Hey guys, welcome to another day. I'm assuming that this is going to be a separate video from the previous day, but let's go ahead and see what we can get done on the Miata. So where we left off, we've stripped out nearly all of the interior. So all that's really left is the heater core, that fan, roll bar. So we just got to clean that up. So I think we're going to pull the fan motor out, and so then I think the under dash will more or less be ready for new stuff. Pull out the roll bar, which is going to be a bit of a pain as it bolts to the underside of the chassis. So we got to find a way. We got to get those bolts off from underneath the car. So that's going to be pretty fun. And then also the dash, Miata dashes have the entire support beam as part of the full dash. It's not like the cover comes off. So I have to separate the dash cover from the dash support so that I can put it back in the car for getting the cage set up. All right, yeah, the video caught off there, but yeah, so we're gonna get started. I think I'm gonna just do another time lapse because I feel like that worked out pretty good last time. All right, so good news, we got the fan motor out. Bad news, I broke my little mount that I was using to hold the camera up for time lapses, so I'll have to find a new solution for that. But I guess we're gonna go ahead and move to the next step. So trying to get this roll bar out. So I guess I gotta jack the car up and see how to access these bolts again. It's been in the car for 6 years now. So let's see. All right, another update. Since I guess I can't do time lapses until I figure out another solution for the camera mount, but the roll bar is out. So yeah, it's kind of a strange sight. Had to enlist the help of my wife because it's nut and bolted one side on the inside, and then can't even see them all the way in there. You can kind of see the holes all the way back there. And then similarly up top there. But yeah, got the old hard dog roll bar out. That's one more step, I guess. So I just got to clean up all the tools that I've pulled out for that. And then I'll get to dissecting the dash, get the dash bar off of it. Hopefully that's not too much of a chore. All right, so looking at the dash, right, so we want to get the dash bar itself separated so we'll be able to drive the car to and from the cage guy without any trouble. So it's kind of hard to tell in video, but there seems to just be a bunch of Phillips head screws holding the dash and the remaining ductwork to the inside of the actual like plastic dash part. So I guess I'm gonna pop all those off. Unfortunately, it looks like a bunch of them are you access from the back, so hopefully I can get the dash bar out after the cage is installed so that I can get the dash properly installed afterwards. Want to have a nice clean interior still at the end of all this. So I guess I'm gonna go at it and see how that turns out. All right, so I have it pulled apart. You can kind of see how it separates. So your door, or your actual dash bar here, like kind of separates with a ton of little Phillips screws. One of these little like long attachment for the screws. Really helped out. Yeah, pulling all this out. All of the, oh, come on, focus. All of the ducting and stuff for the heater cord, everything. We'll have to like figure something out. I don't think these side vents will be able to be used because the cage is going to run right through it. So I think from talking to Jared on how to do it on his, I'm gonna 3D print some block offs for this, because this, all right, I'm gonna break it if I try to do this one-handed, but I can pull these off, so it's just a circular opening, so I can block those off on either side. And then similarly for the vents here, there's an extra attachment piece that gets out to the side vents. So basically you got your front and defrost for the sides, so those won't be able to be used because the down bars, but I'll still be able to have full like front windshield defrost and heat and AC, well, I guess heat, no AC, coming from the center vents. So on those cold winter events, I'll still have some working heat. So that'd be pretty sick. And then I've got, I think, a pretty neat setup for replacing the blower fan motor, since we won't be able to use that. So I guess I'm not sure when we'll get there. I think soon. Everything's going pretty good so far. So maybe in the next few episodes of this, you'll see that. So, all right. So got it back in the car. It is surprisingly easy to put it back in now that I have taken pretty much all of the skin of it off. So so far everything's just kind of hand tightened in there, so it's not actually like tightened down. I'm debating whether or not I want to or not. I have a good bit of time before I have to like take the car in to actually get the cage done. So, you know, with all the stuff that I have coming up for the car, I may try to get some more stuff knocked out. One of the things is putting in a new kind of sneaky hydro setup, which would involve me cutting this little section out of the dash. So I may try to figure that one out before I get the cage done. So that would kind of involve pulling that out. So I don't want to tighten it all the way in yet. So none of the electrical connections are put back in, because I guess that's one of the benefits of doing this as well, is like all the main harness that goes across the door bar actually stays on the door bar when you pull the actual dash part off. So that's pretty sick. So yeah, I don't know how much more I'm gonna get done today, but I guess if that's the end of the video, thanks for watching. You know, if you're enjoying the video, I guess give it a thumbs up or something, or comment. I love hearing from people, but sick. See you next time.